You process a game like this, and specifically, how do you process the way the eighth inning went for you guys?
The eighth inning, obviously I felt really good about having Huddy start the eighth, and I think he just, for the first hitter, made a mistake with Cheerio, and in a one-run ball game gave up the poolside double, and then you're trying to manage that run. Then he gives up the unfortunate walk to Mitchell. And then even after that, he gets a ground ball that was a double play ball that just unfortunately hit him. And it was right at Gavin. It's a double play ball, and I think later on that inning another ball hit him. The black ball just to Kike's left, so we couldn't turn two there, and fortunate enough to get it out. So it just kind of went awry that inning, but it's one of those things that happens, but very uncharacteristic of Huddy.
As far as the offense goes, they gifted you some runs with some poor defense. How did you see the offense today?
I thought offensively I liked the approach. I thought we hit to all fields. I don't know how many times we struck out, but it just seemed like we were taking good at-bats, got some big hits. And so, yeah, I liked it. I thought we had enough to win a ball game.
We talk about the trust tree with relievers. Seems like a number of them are getting either tired or running into some rough patches. What kind of adjustments do you have to make to get the bullpen in order?
Yeah, it's tough. Especially this time of year. It's, they've all been used and they're all, fatigued. Obviously, Kopech's been very good for us, but you gotta throw somebody, and Huddy has been one of our most consistent, if not most consistent relievers, and he's had 2 days off. So, I'm just trying to do the best I can as far as managing the guys' workloads. But you have the guys that you have, and you try to do the best you can with trying to not overuse them or tax them. But when you're winning games, fortunately that's a good thing, and you're going to your leverage guys. And I think fortunately for us, we have a lot more leverage guys than guys that we don't have short leverage.
You still feel like you're a little short in the bullpen,
though? We got some guys coming back. So just knowing that Brazier and Triner are coming back, I think that's going to be helpful as far as those guys are going to be rested. But the last week I thought they've been fantastic across the board.
Dave, in that seventh inning, Vesia walks two. He gets out of it, but how much is that a domino effect into the hitters that Hudson was facing in the eighth?
Yeah, I mean it's Alex. I like the lane right there, and he goes 0-2 to 4-2 to Sanchez with a walk, and then it kind of just. I think there was 2 walks in there, fortunately he gets out of it on a big strikeout from Terang, but then it just lends itself to a different part of the lineup. And that's part of the game as far as who you want to use and who you might stay away from, given where they're at. I had a chance to, for me, either at that point in time, it was either going to be Evan or Huddy, but I felt with that lane, I felt Huddy hasn't pitched in 2 days, and there might be a way that we could tack on, and I might be able to stay away from Evan, so it just didn't work out.
Why do you think it's taken Jack so long to get into starts? Even today, like for 3 of the first 4 hitters, obviously getting on.
I'm still learning him. I think that you can see even the home run to Cheerio, that was 91, and as the game went on, there was 95. So I don't know if he sort of feels his way into the game with his fastball. I'm still trying to learn him.
The first grounder off Hudson, was he trying to get out of the way?
I think he was trying to get out of the way, and it was right at Gavin, and he didn't make an attempt as far as the glove, so I think he was just trying to get out of the way of it.
What do you think about how Flaherty threw after the first inning?
After the first inning, he was great. He mixed, he commanded the baseball. I just think that, I was even having thoughts of having him go out for the 6th, but then that 5th inning got a little higher in the pitch count, and then I just felt that they were starting to take better swings against him, and I felt he just gave us all he needed to today.
Is Kopech turning into that guy you have to, you want to use that bullet at the right time, that you have to sort of find the spot?
but honestly, it's like today, the 6th inning, I felt good about it, and I think with the lead, I felt we have a chance to continue to tack on and maybe stay away from some guys. He had 2 days off, so I felt good with him right there. So that's kind of how you try to manage the usage. But whether it's the 6th inning or the 8th inning, it's the same run. I certainly felt good about Kopi in any of those spots.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, man.